Before we begin, here is how this three-card spread will guide you. Each placement answers a specific question about your choice. Position 1 asks what staying preserves and what it may cost. Position 2 asks what a new path offers and what risks are real. Position 3 asks what your intuition already knows and how to choose with alignment. Position 1, the stay question. What remains protected if you stay? Which resources and relationships benefit? What trade-offs or stagnation might arise, and how secure does that truly feel today? Position 2, the leap question. What new opportunities could open, and what growth might follow? What real risks, supports, and timing factors matter? Is the pull genuine inspiration or an impulse to escape? Position 3, your inner compass. What does your intuition quietly know right now? Which signs, dreams, and bodily cues point you towards staying or leaping? And which choice aligns with your deepest values over time? Welcome, sweeties. Laura here. It feels as though you have arrived at a quiet yet significant crossroads in your life's journey. One path, well-trodden and familiar, offers the comfort of what you already know. The other path, veiled in mist and mystery, beckons with the promise of the unknown. Your heart, sweet one, feels this pull in two directions, this gentle but persistent inner tug-of-war that can leave you feeling quite unsettled. This simple three-card spread is designed to act as a soft lantern, illuminating the energies that surround this very personal decision. It is here to help you see the nature of comfort, the spirit of change, the quiet, unwavering call of your own soul. The cards we will sit with today are the Four of Pentacles, asks the question, choice to stay. Our second card is the Fool, answers the question, leap into a new beginning. Our third card is the High Priestess, answers the question, inner guidance and alignment. The first card that presents itself is the Four of Pentacles, which speaks to the path of comfort, of holding on to what has been built. Its card number is 4, structure, foundations, stability. The key symbols are deeply telling. We often see a figure holding very tightly to 4 pentacles. One balanced on the head, one clutched to the heart, 2 held firmly beneath the feet. In the background, a stone city stands, representing the established world you have created. The coins themselves show material wealth, physical security, the things we value and wish to protect. In its exalted, upright expression, the Four of Pentacles is wonderful security and responsible saving, a stable base for long-term planning. It supports a predictable rhythm, careful stewardship, and successful accumulation that provides for the future. You keep what matters most and maintain inner peace through thoughtful order. However, every card holds a shadow. The Four can point to the danger of holding on too tightly, fear of change, terror of loss that prevents gain. Closed off to new opportunities, relationships, and experiences, growth can become stunted as life shrinks into a protective shell. So, how does this card read for you today? The Four calmly shows what the choice to stay will likely give. Undeniable safety, a predictable rhythm, the small but significant comforts of a well-managed life. It gently asks you to consider the cost, an underlying fear of the beautifully unknown. Notice any white knuckle clutching, not to shame it, but to see where fear is gripping your sense of safety. When you catch it, soften your hands, breathe into your belly, drop your shoulders, name the fear, and choose one small, kind action that loosens the grip. Now we turn to the second card, which represents the other path, the leap into the unknown. This is the Fool, a card of profound beginnings, whose number is 0. This number signifies pure potential, the space before the journey has begun, where anything and everything is possible. Its key symbols are hopeful, the light pack, the single white rose of innocence and a brand new start, the cliff of risk, and the loyal dog, protective instinct nudging you forward. In its exalted form, the Fool is unshakable trust and the courage to take that first brave step. It is openness to wonder, readiness for fresh chances, and serendipity. It encourages deep faith in life's flow and trust in your inner guidance, even when you cannot see the whole path. The creative leap, following a calling that feels true despite others' logic. Yet, its shadow warns of recklessness, rushing in without forethought, careless or unnecessary risk, running from problems rather than meeting them. Naivety to real dangers can lead to loss or disappointment when awareness is absent. So, how does this card speak to you? The Fool asks for trust in the universe and in yourself. Travel light, be curious, release attachment to outcome. Stepping forward with this energy brings wonder, new connections, creativity, even a new line of work, and invites you to honestly face the risk. Breathe with that. Our third card clarifies the other two. When you ask this, notice shared themes, repeating symbols, and where your body softens. This signals alignment. This is the High Priestess, guardian of hidden truth. Her card number is 2, duality, balance, choice. She embodies the quiet wisdom between opposing forces, a serene presence between black and white pillars, the seen and unseen, the conscious and the unconscious, with a partially hidden scroll, pomegranates, fertility, deep life, forbidden wisdom. At her feet rests a crescent moon, dreams, cycles, the divine feminine. When exalted, the High Priestess signals deep inner wisdom and your quiet, inner truth. She asks you to listen, not to the noisy world outside, but to the still, small voice within. Intuition, dreams, synchronicities, gut feelings, messages in contemplation. She is the calm, steady inner voice that knows what feels right, leading to profound, authentic insight. Her wisdom is not shouted, it is felt. In her non-exalted aspect, she can become too passive, intuition unacted, distant from practical reality, secrets curdling into fear or anxiety. Confusion arises when you ignore your inner voice for shoulds. Sacred silence becomes avoidance, leading to stagnation. So how does this read for you? She shows your soul's call, asks you to go within and listen. Not the fear of loss, nor the thrill of newness, but a quiet, unshakable yes or no. Watch your dreams and the small signs. Let your inner moonlight be your guide. Now, let us gently bring the messages of these 3 cards together, weaving them into a single, cohesive tapestry that reflects your inner landscape. The cards do not exist in isolation. They speak to each other, creating a narrative that is uniquely yours. The Four of Pentacles lays out the tangible reality of your current situation, the safety you have built, the security you cherish, and a life that may feel too small beside a spirit that yearns for more. It is the anchor. In contrast, the Fool dances in with pure potential, the gifts of stepping into the unknown, the wonder, the adventure, renewal, and the honest risks, the possibility of a misstep, the vulnerability of leaving solid ground. Enter the High Priestess, not judge but guide to your inner compass, the crucial third element, the voice of your soul. She asks you to feel into both cards. Staying. Do you feel tight or peaceful? Leaping. Does your heart sing or flutter with deep anxiety? The mind will weigh pros and cons. The answer resides deeper. The cards do not force your hand, sweetie. They shine a gentle lamp on the facets of your choice, empowering a conscious, aligned decision. Whichever energy matches the honest truth of your soul right now. The soul's call, as shown by our guide, the High Priestess, is rarely a loud, booming declaration. It does not arrive with fireworks. It does not arrive with a brass band. More often, it is a quiet whisper, a subtle feeling, a gentle but persistent knowing. If your heart feels constriction at the Four of Pentacles, even with its promises of safety, your soul may say, the walls for protection feel like a cage. It's time to loosen your grip. If your heart sings at the Fool's journey, watch where you step. Is this leap inspired by genuine guidance, or is it a reaction, an escape? The Fool's joy is purest when paired with the High Priestess's quiet intuition. She encourages the leap, with your inner eyes wide open. Trust the small dog of instinct that runs alongside you. As we conclude our time together, hold the essence of these 3 cards in your heart. Remember their lessons. Trust small signs. Attend to your dreams, where the High Priestess speaks most clearly. If you are called toward change, you needn't leap at once. Take simple, small, manageable steps. Be gentle with yourself. If your truth is in comfort, embrace it fully. Stewardship, not miserliness. Share your abundance to keep energy flowing. Balance security with courage and new experience. Let the High Priestess guide you to equilibrium. The power to choose has been within you all along. These cards are mirrors of your heart. Whatever you decide, choose with love, consciousness, and trust in your inner guidance. There is no wrong path when chosen with soul-level honesty. Your journey is sacred. Created by Laura, the Tarot Reader. Thank you for visiting the channel. If you are interested in learning more about tarot, we have a variety of playlists on the channel for you to explore. Consider subscribing to help us reach other kindred souls. Thank you again.